My name's Natasha Tarryn.
I'm Melissa.
It's Daniel Noons.
James Pilkington.
I'm Dirk Lawrence.
I'm Christian Frey.
Carla Bosch.
Hi, Angela de Sousa.
The film is, I think, about, in a certain sense, self-discovery to a degree. I mean, I think it's one of those things where the film, in essence, also promotes against suicide. I mean, it's one of those things where suicide's becoming a really big thing nowadays. It's something that a lot of people are scared to talk about, which I think shouldn't be the case.
Say there's this existential crisis that kind of comes into play with purpose. You know, that we all need to find a purpose, and as a kind of main character sifts throughout these lives, we kind of realize that everyone, you know, tries to have a purpose, and we all have our issues, but you know, no one has better or worse issues. You know, it's just.
The film is about this girl that feels like life is too much for her, and she thinks suicide is the only option, and her sister finds her, and she is going to go through all these other lives and experiences, and in the end she realizes the grass is not necessarily green on the other side.
That was quite interesting. My favorite scene has to definitely be the bath scene, particularly the scene where Sarah comes in to pick Rachel up from the bath. And having to play a dead person. What happened in that moment is, as Sarah picked Rachel up, there was this instant emotion between Laikin and myself, who played Sarah. And in that moment I thought, this is something I have never experienced before, but it took me to another level. I had to have a moment after that because of the emotions that were going through me while she was picking me up. It was quite deep.
Okay, favorite character I must say was the mafia guy, just because he's like a, how can I say this, a real badass kind of guy, and without saying any words, you know what he's thinking, and you know what he's going to do and what he wants to do, and just the suspicion and the mystery behind the character was quite nice.
But my favorite scene, I think my favorite scene would be the milk glass getting smashed. Yes.
Basically, you drink a vial and then you get to live another life. See what it is that you've been missing out on all this time.